Hi, Rich Karuba for bowlingball.com. I want to talk to you about bowling coach and author Mark Baker. Now, I've done a series of editorial articles in the past, and they're posted in Bowlversity at our site at bowlingball.com on various Hall of Fame champions. I want to do one today on bowling coach and author Mark Baker because it's rare that you had a prolific champion on the PBA Tour also become a great coach, and he might be right now the most successful coach in the country. Very possible he is. And also an author of a wonderful book which I read recently, and I endorse it. So I want to plug Mark a little bit here, but I think it's important for you to know that it didn't come easy for Mark. He was a gifted high school athlete, a great basketball player, and he received some national acclaim. But he got more national acclaim on the PBA Tour because he won multiple tour titles. And he was named All-American several times during his career. He was a strong athlete, physically imposing, strong legs, big man, and especially when he stepped on the lanes, he could be intimidating. So if you had to bowl against him, you knew you were in for a rough time, and you had to pay attention and bowl hard. Mark brought his intensity that propelled him to success on the tour, but after he had some back issues and he decided to retire from the tour, and after he accomplished a lot of being named to Hall of Fames, particularly in the Southern California area, Mark himself applied himself. He took that energy into coaching. He wanted to become a good coach. He wanted to learn how to help people. He really had a passion for it. And some people are just gifted. They can communicate in simple ways and make people respond. Other people try to be very clinical in their approaching process or follow standardized procedures that sometimes aren't the right model for a given player. Mark has the ability to go beyond any standardized presentation of coaching and get right to the heart of it, and he communicates to people in a way that they get them to respond. And people of all skill levels, from new bowlers trying to learn the game and never bowled before, to people aspiring to be professionals. In fact, he works with a lot of the top pros on the tour. And now he has players that he uses in his coaching clinics. In fact, one of his clinics called Camp Bakes, that is in Las Vegas twice a year, has been extremely successful over the past few years. He has several of the renowned PBA champions and future Hall of Famers and current Hall of Famers on his staff. So he has a staff second to none when he runs his bowling camps. And when he does his coaching clinics around the Southern California area, which is where you could find him, Mark decided that from giving all these lessons, he wanted to put it in writing. He wanted to document it, so when the day comes he retires, he had something to share with future bowlers. So he has recently authored a book and published it called The Game Changer. I suggest you read it. You can find it easily just by surfing the internet for Mark Baker or Camp Bakes, his bowling site, and look around for the Game Changer bowling book. You can find it. You can buy it online. There may be other ways to find it and purchase it, but I believe he's had some good endorsements from some other top professionals on that book, people that know Mark, have worked with him. And what he's done essentially is describe the commonality that all great players have and where you need to focus to get yourself in position. Because everyone looks different, they bowl different, we have different physical motion, we have different bodies, strengths, ages, flexibility levels. Mark takes this into consideration. He reduces things to the core elements of the game that will help you or any of us improve our game. So it's a highly recommended book. You might want to consider it. If you're interested in a bowling lesson, you happen to be out in Southern California, I'm pretty sure all the bowling papers will have a phone number that you can easily reach Mark. You might find that phone number on the internet as well. He asked me to express his appreciation for you people in our community who are listening to this video or read the article that we published in Bowlversity about Mark. And he wishes all of you the very best and thanks you for taking time to read a little bit about his story. It's a unique story. You got the three, he's managed to accomplish the big three in bowling, and that is be a champion, to be a great instructor, and to be a successful author. Not often that happens. Mark Baker did it.